Hi there, welcome to the video tutorial of the Mini DJ rental system by Summit City Rental. Today we're going to be going on how to set up the Mini DJ rental system, what it's good for, and what you should be receiving to ensure that it's properly installed. First off, the Mini DJ rental system is great for wedding ceremonies up to 200 people. You're not wanting to go very loud, you're just wanting to provide sound reinforcement that can be heard, such as songs playing down as the bridal party comes down the aisle, or vowels through the corded microphone or wireless microphone. The next is any cocktail party or small gathering less than 100 people. This would provide adequate sound, also ability to play music with like a cocktail hour or something like that. So this system is great. It does come with a powered speaker sitting here to my left hand side, a speaker stand. Also comes with a power cord. These are called IEC power cords. They're especially popular, not as so much anymore, but when you bought your TV or when you buy a computer. We also have an XLR cable. XLR cables are with 3 prongs. They kind of look like an IEC, but just a little bit different, as you can see here. Then you've got an RCA cable, which is right here. RCA is known very much for the red and white. If you're a 90s kid, you would especially remember these because you were hooking up our Blu-ray players, our surround sound systems, and everything else. These were very important. Then you have your headphone jack also. This system does allow you to use a corded mic or wireless microphone, but we're going to show the corded microphone first, and then how you can add the wireless mic as an additional option. Here's your speaker stand. The speaker stand is easy. If you just open it up slowly here, you take your hand and you push down. As you push down, you just want to push down about halfway. The speaker stand is nice and sturdy on top, but it is not touching at the bottom of the center. To close it, you just lift it up here and push down. Watching your fingers, close the legs. Once again, to show that, we're going to open it up here, grab the center, push down, and set it down on the ground. Making sure that the center is not touching the ground, making the speaker stand wobbly. To close, you pull this up. Watching your fingers and no pinch points, you slowly close at the bottom by the legs. So here we go to open it. We're going to set it down. You can adjust the height and then put the pin in where you want it to be. The higher you go, I suggest having a second person to lift the speaker in place because it becomes very cumbersome. I like to kind of keep the post right at my chest level. That just allows me to ensure that the speaker will be around my face level when turned on. Next, we're going to place the speaker. You'll see that the speaker has a hole at the bottom of it. As we put this up here, we can just kind of slide it on, and the speaker will automatically stop because it has a stopping point to it. It does spin 360 degrees. There is no way to stop the speaker from doing that. So if it's on a hill or anything like that, it will fall to that direction. Next, we're going to plug all the pieces into the back of the speaker. This is what's great about the Mini DJ rental system, is it just includes the speaker with everything included inside here. We'll notice that you have a power button, your power source, and your 2 inputs. First we want to do is plug our power in, which is with our IEC cable. We want to use what's called the female side. It's the one you do not see any of the pins on. You just want to gently place it. You'll feel it get tight and you'll just let it go. If you do not feel it get tight and you're struggling to get it in there, ensure that you pull it out, look at it, make sure the pins are aligned correctly, and then push it in. We do not provide extension cords, so you would have to provide your own extension cord. We do provide the power cord for it. Next, we want to grab our XLR cable for a corded microphone. We want to grab the male side, which is the one with the 3 pins that you can see inside. As you can see the 3 pins. We're going to play this on the one that says mic, which is gain A. Again, it's on the one that says mic to it, not the one that has the red and white to it. We're going to plug that in. As we plug it in, Once again, plugging it in gently. There is no reason to force it. If it does not go in, it's ideally meaning that the pins are in correctly. This one's a little bit confusing because it does not look like it belongs there. However, you can see that says 1, 2, 3. These are labeled with 3 on the bottom. Just ensure that the bottom pin, which is that one right there, goes down the bottom, and you push it in. You may or may not hear a click. There is no need to hear a click though. As long as it's gently pushed in, you'll be fine. The other end of the XLR cord is called the female side. This is very important, and you'll know you've done this correctly because the corded mic has 3 pins that you can see. Line them up, push it in gently, and it may or may not snap into place. We're gonna set that off to the side now. We're gonna grab our RCA cable, or with the headphone jack attachment to it. Take these, line them up color to color, red and red, white and white. Then you should have the headphone jack port right here. Next is very important to note. There are technically 2 different volumes on the back of the speaker. We have 2 inputs going in. We have a music source input and we have a microphone source input. We want to ensure that gain A for our mic is turned all the way to the left and gain B is turned all the way to the left also. This ensures that the volume is off. We also want to make sure the power is turned off. Thirdly, we want to make sure that our source is not plugged in quite yet, and our microphone, if it has an on and off, is turned to the off. Next, you'll grab your extension cord or your power cord, and you'll plug in the power. As you plug in the power, we'll first turn on the speaker. As the speaker turns on, you'll notice a couple lights appear here at the top. We have a limit, a standby, and then we have a blue one which shows power. We have good signs showing up. Next, we want to make sure from line to mic. We want to turn the mic one up, so that way it gives it more of a volume to it. Then we want to turn our microphone on, ensure there's no sound coming out, which is a great sign. Then we're going to slowly lift this up, and we're going to do a test. And as we can see, this is working just fine, and we're excited about it. We're going to turn that back down to off. Next, we're going to take our power source, not our power source, our headphone jack, and we're going to plug in our music source. Once again, we're going to turn the volume up slowly, but not going too loud. Power source again is on gain B, the microphone is on gain A. If you are not receiving any music, unplug this. Turn on your music on your phone. Make sure the volume's up. Is music coming out of your phone? Wonderful. Then plug this back in. Is the volume still up or is it down? If it's muted or anything like that, turn the volume up. Once the volume's up, slowly turn this up. Once you're done, turn it back down. When you're ready to begin and start using the equipment, figure out what levels you like, what levels can hear better. You may have to adjust them halfway through the event because more people have arrived. That's very easy. As here, I'll show you. We could start this microphone off just right here. This is a very good level. I would be happy with this level, but this level will probably only work for about 25 to 50 people. Then we'll take this up, higher, 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 making sure not to go in front of the speaker, because if we go in front of the speaker, the microphone will squelch, which will cause a lot of people to close their ears, and it will not be a pretty sight. So once again, this is a very loud level, and of course, the speaker talking, if you talk in a bigger voice or a louder voice, it will show through the microphone also. If you talk in a softer voice, it will show in the microphone. So if you want to show that, that's how that works. So I hope this was helpful. This is our mini DJ rental system with the corded microphone. Next, we're going to show the wireless microphone accessory. Very easy to do, almost identical. All we got to do is one thing here. First, the wireless microphone will come with a case like this and a wireless microphone. We just want to open our case up here. Our case is open. We'll have two inputs here. We'll have our power course and our XLR source. We're going to take this, plug it in to your power source, and instead of using the corded mic, we're going to unplug the corded mic here. And we're going to plug this in. Turn our wireless microphone on. This is very important to note. We are on channel 8. To use your wireless microphone here, you can unscrew this, just like so. In here, you'll see where it says channel. You want to see there's a little arrow in there, and you want it to point to channel 8. This one's already on channel 8. To turn the microphone on, you'll go down here, flip the microphone to on, and it's already working. Of course, you were hearing the squelch sound. It means our volume was too high. The other thing that's great, I should kind of go back over this. Turn this counterclockwise. It's 2 AA batteries if you have to replace the batteries. Then there is a little screwdriver right here to change the channel. Now, let's talk worst case scenarios. I always love worst case scenarios. We're going to change our channel to 6 because the DJ in the other room at the same reception hall that I'm having my event at is on the same channel and doesn't know how to change his channel. Luckily for you, Summit City Rental has provided the channels, the videos to show you how to do that. First off, ask him what channel he's on. If he's a DJ company that doesn't know what the heck they're doing, he won't know what channel he's on. So you're just going to have to guess. So what you're going to do is you want to go down by 2 or 3 channels that you're originally at. Luckily for you, you've been informed how this works. And yes, many DJ companies may or may not know how to do that, especially if they're ones that work for other companies. You know you're on channel 8 by what's in the case. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to channel 5 to be on the safe side. So we're going to take our screwdriver that was found right here on the side, and you're going to go to 7, 6, 5. And we'll notice that the arrow, I don't know if that's going to show that great in the video, is now on channel 5. However, we have to have our receiver correspond with that. So to make that happen, what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to go to 7, 6, 5 by pushing it down, and then we're going to hold the set or scan for about 2 to 3 seconds, and you notice that 5 is there. Now, when we turn this on, voila, it works wonderful. So you have now been informed and are a professional DJ or a professional MC, whatever event that you're doing today. I hope this video was helpful from Summit City Rental. You've learned how to set up our mini DJ rental system. You've learned the wireless microphone option, and you've learned how to change channels on the wireless microphone. If you have any questions at all, please contact us at 260-267-6730. Also online at summitcityrental.com or fortwayneweddings.com. We appreciate your time. Enjoy your event. Have fun. Don't blow anybody's eardrums out.